Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Within the past few days, a plethora of new footage for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero was released. And I'm just going to cut to the chase. The gameplay was cool, but the most impressive, awesome, magnificent, exciting part for me was the custom battle mode that was announced. Yes, the developers are really trying their best to make this one of the most content-filled anime games to date. With this new mode that they have shockingly announced, you can basically direct your own scenes and battles using any character you want and any dialogue you want. Oh my goodness! Guys, in my last Sparking Zero video, I was talking about how you would be able to make your own OVAs through the what-if scenarios, but I did not think we would be able to do it to this extent. We have a whole mode of this. You can pick certain stages, animations, probably music. You can create boss battles and have the most unique camera angles. This is actually insane. I am happy, yet salty at the same time. I'm happy because it's things like this, when done correctly, that allow our anime game to have an insane lifespan and replayable content. I'm salty because this is the type of I wanted in a Naruto Storm game. We couldn't even get a photo mode. In my mod videos, I'm always using these free movement cameras because I think it adds a lot to the presentation and enables a higher sense of creativity. Now we have a game that lets you do all of this at ease, and also potentially upload your creations for other people to see and play. I might be saying a lot here, but this is giving me Little Big Planet vibes. This custom mode pretty much provides consumers with a whole new avenue to go down if they are not interested in playing the story mode or clashing fists with their opponent online. And with the way I've been feeling these days, I might be one of those people. If this mode lives up to the expectations that I am mentally setting for it, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero might end up being one of my top 5 most played games of all time, behind Overwatch, Naruto Storm 4 and Senran Kagura. Since we're on the topic of expectations, I've been logging onto Twitter more than usual simply because of this game, and I ended up seeing this debate about whether Dragon Ball Sparking Zero could possibly surpass Naruto Storm 4 as the most sold anime game of all time. And with the hype around Sparking Zero and how this game is essentially tapping into its market of new and old generation fans, it's very easy to say yes, it will surpass Naruto Storm 4. Whilst I do agree that it will, I don't think Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is going to break this record instantly. And by instantly I mean I don't think it will do it in the first year or two. My first and most obvious reason for saying this is that Naruto Storm 4 has been out for 8 years, almost a decade. So for it to reach 14 million sales did take quite a bit of time. It didn't just happen in an instant. So I would be absolutely shocked if Sparking Zero were to surpass this number in the first year or so. Hell, I'd be shocked if it reached 10 million in the first 3 years. My second reason is that the era and pricing between these two games are different and will have a massive impact on the sales. Like I said, Naruto Storm 4 released 8 years ago, and since then the average price of video games have increased, especially since the industry has been pushing the digital versions of games a lot more. I'm pretty sure I saw somewhere that the standard edition of Sparking Zero will be about £70, which is about $80 or so, and that is freaking massive. That is a lot. I could get about 80 cheeseburgers from McDonald's with that. I lied. They've increased the price of cheeseburgers too, so I'm guessing it's going to go down to about 30. When Storm 4 was released, it was about £50 for the standard edition, so there is a massive difference here. On top of that, within the past 8 years, Naruto has been on sale in multiple sections, on multiple occasions. It was on sale not too long ago where you could get the game for about £5 or something. These are the type of things that heavily boost the number of copies that are sold. You don't have to pay too much to get the game. Again, I don't really see Sparking Zero reaching 10 million sales within the first 2 years unless they start taking that approach early on, which is very unlikely. Now my third and final reason as to why I think it will take Sparking Zero quite a while before it becomes the most sold anime game of all time is simply because it won't be on old gen consoles. It's not going to be on PS4. It won't be on Xbox One, which is a massive factor. I saw somewhere that about 40% of PlayStation's online players are actually coming from people on their PS4 systems. I'll put the stats on the screen if I can find it. So the reality is that Sparking Zero might be catching the eyes and attention of a lot of fans, but a lot of players are going to be locked out from getting the game since it will only be available on current gen consoles and PC. Naruto Storm 4 is pretty much available on anything. Nintendo Switch available, PS4 available. You don't even need a really strong PC to play the game. The accessibility that this game has is yet another reason as to why it's been able to generate so many sales. And Dragonball Sparking Zero not really having that same level of access will definitely have an impact on who will be picking up the game. Now, maybe gameplay wise, a lot of people would believe that Dragonball Sparking Zero will instantly surpass Naruto Storm 4, but there are a lot of factors that come into play with why a game gets sold so much. Honestly, I don't think Dragonball Sparking Zero will become the most sold anime game of all time until maybe in 2027 or something. I bet Krillin's life on that. Woo! Alright, I'm done. Now I know I've put these reasons on the board and I just want to give a little disclaimer that I am not trying to put these two games against each other. I personally believe that two legends can coexist. However, after seeing this topic spawn up on my Twitter, I just wanted to give my 2 cents on it. If you guys agree or disagree with anything said in this video, feel free to comment it down below. This is where I will end it, not my life. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it, and now I shall ride off into the sunset with 2 bad bitches.